What's up, guys? This is Jack and Jeff from AchievementHunter.com. We're trying something a little new today, Jeff. We're doing something called This Is.
This is
Dynasty Warriors 7. So we're going to be doing this, I think, maybe every now and then.
For new games?
Yeah, for brand new games, and kind of going over, we can also do older games too, but going over sort of what the game is and sort of what the achievements are in the game and what we should look out for. Now, Achievement Hunter doesn't do proper reviews, and we never are going to, so please don't ask us to. But this is as close as I think you'll ever get to hearing us do a review.
So this is like a coming out party, in a sense.
Sure.
Where we present the game to you, the world, and tell you what it's about.
Yeah. So if you are unfamiliar with the game, we'll show you some gameplay footage and kind of run over some of the achievements for you. So anyway, I wanted to start with Dynasty Warriors 7 because this is a game that I have a soft spot for. I've been a huge fan of the Dynasty Warriors series for a long time, and it's fun to actually see it on the 360 and looking pretty and with tons and tons of people you can kill. Have you played this game before, Jeff?
I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game. Did you play 1 through 6?
I played, I think, 2 through 6. I think I missed the very first one, but I got hooked back on the PS2 days of Dynasty Warriors. And the crazy thing about this game is the fact that you kill thousands of people. Like, you can see here, there are tons of characters on the screen, and you just mow through them. And that's always been one of the sort of the driving factors of Dynasty Warriors. But I mean, like in Dynasty Warriors, it's like a throwback of a game because there are a ton of options. Like, you have a gallery, you have like a background music listener thing, like the old Nintendo days and things like that, which is kind of cool. There's actually an encyclopedia in this game too, which will kind of tell you the history of the romance of the Three Kingdoms. You know, from like the whole mythology and I don't know, history you can learn.
Kind of like all that stuff that they kind of pack into like Soul Calibur games. Yeah, where you have like all that like, galleries and like,
yeah, basically, but
extra story stuff.
Yeah, and so in this one they've tweaked it a little bit. There's still like a story mode that you can go through. There's a conquest mode, which is a newer mode, just like a tile-based thing. And but it's pretty much the exact same thing as, like, I mean, it's like just an update of the older stuff. But the cool thing about this game is there's finally online co-op, which they've never had in a Dynasty Warriors game before. But I really like that. So if anyone wants to play Dynasty Warriors with me, I will gladly play with you.
Are there co-op achievements?
There are no co-op achievements. Let's start running through the list now. So there are a bunch of achievements in this game. They're all single-player achievements, though. So
I love that.
Very good. Yeah. And let's go ahead and say one of my favorite ones right off the bat is God of War, which is get 100,000 knockouts in the game. So you just go through and mowing down people.
So you have to kill or knock out 100,000 people?
Well,
same thing?
It's KO, but you're killing them.
Okay.
So it's killed off.
So you have to kill 100,000 people.
Kill 100,000 people.
Do you think it's faster than killing 100,000 people in Gears of War?
Probably. There's actually an achievement to kill 3,000 people in one round. In
this
game.
Wow!
Like one battlefield, and you can do that in some of the later ones. So that's pretty awesome. And then you have your traditional story mode ones, which is like Emperor of Wei, Emperor of Wu, Emperor of Shu, which is beat the story mode in those 3. Then there's actually another achievement to beat it with all 4 because you unlock the Jin one after you beat the first 3 traditional ones.
How long is the story mode?
I'm gonna guess. I haven't played this one all the way through yet, but usually it takes a few hours per.
Like 5 or 6 hours? Or?
I would say, probably 5 or 6. And then the thing about this is there's tons of characters you can go back and replay through, so you're adding on to the total time of playing in this one.
Do your stats carry over from multiple playthroughs?
I'm not. Well, you change characters typically, so you have to kind of start a new character. And I don't have a whole lot of experience with this one just yet, but it's still a hell of a lot of fun. It's just something about jumping in the middle of a giant group of guys and just wailing through them all is awesome. So
your idea of a perfect Friday night.
And there's another one in here. So these are 2 fun achievements. I think you'll appreciate this. A Man's Warrior and a Hit with the Ladies, which is those you have to max out your bond with 5 of the officers, either male or female officers.
How do you max out a bond?
So when you play Conquest mode, you actually become closer to whoever you're playing with. Sounds a little bit silly, but and then as you do it, you can actually like unlock more stuff for that character.
So
the more you play, the closer you'll get with that character.
Do you get to like touch their butts and do sex stuff, or
maybe?
Okay,
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far in yet.
Suddenly,
I'll tell you when I know.
Far more interested in this game.
And I mentioned this one on the AWU this week. Okay, you can pursue Lu Bu. Lu Bu is like this badass mofo that just kind of roams the land, and he shows up in one of the later levels. And in the sort of older Dynasty Warriors games, you avoid the hell out of Lu Bu because he will just waste you. So there's actually an achievement in this one to kill him when you encounter him.
So you can finally fight Wu Bu? Was that his name?
No, that's Wu-Tang Clan you're thinking. No, Lu Bu.
Lu Bu.
Lu Bu. You could always fight him before, but you actually get an achievement for killing him this time.
Okay.
And probably the hardest achievement in this whole game is True Warrior, which is unlock all achievements, which I guess is like the Platinum Trophy.
That's the Platinum Trophy achievement?
And so you've been seeing that a lot more in a lot more Xbox games now. So I don't know if developers are getting lazy or if it's just something to reward people who play through them all.
Maybe it's just easier. You can have your trophies and your achievements be identical. You know.
But yeah, but that pretty much is Dynasty Warriors. This game is going to take a crap ton of playthroughs to get all the achievements in it. But you know,
what do you think? Like 40 hours, 50 hours,
God, something like that, honestly, because you have to play through all the conquest mode with all the different characters and max out your bond with all of them. There's a bunch of achievements for that stuff, and there's a ton of characters in this game. But it's a lot of fun, and if it's one of those games you kind of just throw your mind away and kind of go crazy with it. So. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I've loved this series for a long time.
Are there any collectibles in the game?
There are like weapons and stuff you can unlock. Like
okay.
You can unlock all the weapons. I think there's an achievement for that as well. But
they're not like hidden. It's stuff you.
No, as you kill like officers, they'll drop weapons.
Okay.
And then you pick them up, and then you can max out the weapons. You can like build up those weapons too. But anyway, yeah. So this is our first attempt at doing This Is. If you like it, let us know in the comments, and maybe we'll do more of these in the future. So talk to you later.
Ta ta.